Hello everybody, this is effing controller, playing Silent Hunter 3 with a new mic. Don't press stop, it's gonna get better, I'm sorry. Yeah, effing controller, Silent Hunter 3, new mic. I have a new mic called a Go mic, as purchased by my good friend Pete. Thank you, Pete. He bought it for my birthday, which was a few days ago, or many days ago, depending on when you are watching this. Or it could be a few days from now. Go ahead and just buy me a present. You never know. It's Silent Hunter 3. It's Patrol 11. We are in Lorient, and, I just realized that I kind of goofed, but I'll get to that. So, really no changes. This date is going to get pushed out as we start the patrol, but only thing I really need to mention at this juncture is that we have new crewmen. We have Soapy, who is in the... well, he's not in the radio room. He will be in the radio room. He is, actually, he goes by Sergeant Soapy. I think it's 289. I'm just doing that by memory. If that's wrong, give me a little bit of credit. I remembered that it had numbers in it. That's a major achievement for me. So he's one of our radio men. He's our most accomplished radio men, I think. And then I've also added Kurt Steiner. And he is our helmsman, and he should go largely unnoticed so long as he stays awake. If he falls asleep at the wheel, the U-boat will start to turn and stuff, and it'll be really obnoxious. So, really the only time you'll hear me talk about him is if I'm mad at him. Good for him. And I do have awards to pass out, so I'll do that after I'm done with my little talk. There's no upgrades to get, really. The Type 3 torpedoes are a ways out. I actually thought that they were coming up this year. I think they're in 1942, though, so I'm an idiot. Again. So, let's see. Our grid is AM41. That's roughly here on this map. So we're going to go there. And I think my mission that I'm assigning myself, I'm going to try to hunt a task force. That's good task force territory up there. So I'm going to try to tangle with them. And that could be a really hilariously awful idea. But, well, we're going to give it a try. So... I'm gonna die. I'm hopefully not gonna die. I will eventually die. Not this patrol, though, I hope. I really hope. So I'm gonna toss some medals out to people and get underway here in a minute, and I'll catch you guys on the other side of the loading screen. Yay! Okay, so here we are in Lorient. And we're going to go... frame rate! We're gonna go over 41. 41. Right here. So, that's a pretty easy course. We just go along the southwest coast of Ireland and then land smack dab in the middle there. Most of the... Actually, I should pay a little bit more attention to where we're going because this is a narrow harbor. In fact, why don't I focus on our course, getting us out of here to start with. And we'll just do a little thingamabob here. And just a little of that, a little shake and bake. Oops. There's a big ship over there. That looks possibly like a tanker. But who cares? We can't sink it. Okay, that's good for now. So, we're going to go along the coast of Ireland here and then park it for a little bit for 24 hours just to get the credit. And then I'm thinking of taking us much closer towards Scotland and towards the Hebrides and everything, because that's usually where you tend to find a lot of task forces. They kind of just hover around here. They'll go into the Irish Sea, but mostly here, if you're on this side of Britain, is a good place to find a task force. Can't believe I'm doing this. This is actually probably not wise, because as you could probably expect, task forces are armed to the tooth. They have not just battleships and cruisers, which is kind of what I'm after, but lots of destroyers and sloops and corvettes and things that I really don't even really want to bother shooting at that will just completely erase me from the earth. But, so I don't know. This is probably not wise, but that's me. So we're going to get out of Lorient and all of its French glory. Didn't really get much of a chance to bid the inhabitants farewell, but there they are off in the distance, cursing our names. And there's one of our destroyers. It's a beautiful day here in Lorient, actually, and it is November 21st. That's important that I remembered to check that. Good for me. So it's been pushed out a month since we since we weighed anchor here in Lorient. So it's been a while. But that brings us that much closer to 1941, which is really what I'm looking forward to, so that I can get us into a Type 9. That's just the arbitrary limit I've set. We could do it now, but again, I have my limits. So, anywho, let's press on. While I am wandering slowly out of the harbor, actually, you can see that I can't go past ×4 time compression, and the reason for that is I could modify this, but by default, the game limits you to ×4 if you are near land, which we appear to be, and if you're in shallow water, or if you're near the bottom, I guess. So that's why I kind of have to trudge along here, but I should make a quick comment about the mic. As I said, it's a Go mic by Samson. They are pretty cool little mics. It's like probably 2.5 inches long, maybe, and it works perfectly fine. I've just been having some difficulty trying to orient it so that there's not very much echo, or that it's not getting a bunch of background noise and stuff. But I've kind of jerry-rigged. Jerry-rigged. You see, it's a joke. It's a joke because we're Germans, and it's a derogatory term for Germans. To never mind. But it's attached to the actual arm of my headset, the microphone arm of my headset. So it looks pretty crappy, but I think that this actually has it sounding pretty good, oddly enough, and I'll take that. It's really why I have it, and it's not that much of an inconvenience for me to have it where it is. So another thing I wanted to mention, and this, you might have... Whoa. Hey now. You might have skipped over what I was just talking about if you were uninterested in hearing me ramble about audio quality and shit. I'm interested in adding some more mods to the game. There are some things about the default Grey Wolves 3.0 that bugs me. And this is actually in the default game too. What in the hell is that on his arm? That just doesn't look right. And I could do without the ribbons. I think that there is something in GWX that gets rid of this crap. It just looks like they cut it out of paper and like taped it to their chests. It looks stupid. But the rank insignia thing, like right there, that looks horrid. Is that really how it was supposed to look? It just looks awful. So if anybody has any recommendations, and that, we could go even further beyond just the medals. We're looking for like serious beefy updates. Anything that you guys can recommend. I had somebody recommend a few things to me that I forgot to install before I started the patrol, but if anybody out there has anything that you think I should try, let me know. Anyways, we are out of the port, and we're going to start humming along at 256 time compression as per usual. And hopefully, if we have traffic in between here and there, I will pursue it. I definitely will sink merchants, that's for sure. But I do want to try and tangle with a task force for better or worse. So, if anything happens, I'll let you know. Well, just like I was saying, this is Task Force Central. There are task forces aplenty. There's one that just looks like it came out of Liverpool. It's probably going to go into the Irish Sea. We're probably not going to be in the area in time to catch it. Whoops. I thought we were going slower than 256. You can see this one's going 8 knots. Anything that we run into on the open ocean is probably going to be going much faster than that and much faster than our maximum speed. So it's going to be kind of a game of chance where we try to find a task force that is moving slow enough that we can catch them, or if they are moving fast, that we can get into a position to take a shot at them. Might be kind of tricky. Let's see what this message is. You suck. So they fired 5 torpedoes. 3 of them were just flat out misses. One of them went above the surface of the water and probably exploded, and the other one just ran its wheels in the tube, or ran its spinners. It's riding spinners. Ooh, gross. So sucks to be them, but hopefully we'll have better luck. Onward! I just realized I kind of made a bonehead move. We only have 2 Type 2s. I forgot to add a couple. So that's possibly a problem, especially if we're going to be going after a task force, because they are more apt to see torpedo wakes. So I don't know. That was kind of a boo-boo. But maybe an added element of challenge? Who knows? Type 1s, though, as we've established, are generally a little bit more reliable, so it might not be that bad. So, anyways, just thought I'd mention it as I noticed it after the fact, well after we were out of port, but hey, there you go. So, we're just going to continue on with our lame-ass Type 1s. Rejoice, for the tonnage gods have smiled upon us. That is some pretty good luck that we've got here. This large convoy, it says. That's not the biggest that they get, but that's big. It's big enough. That's what she said. Derp. I want to see if the levels are okay. Hang on. Rejoice, mortals, for the tonnage gods have smiled upon us. We have a convoy practically right out of the gate. I mean, we've only been at sea for, I think, technically a day and a half. Maybe 2. I don't remember for sure. But that's pretty spectacular luck, and that's all it is luck. Compared to last patrol, though, I will take it. Wait a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So they're heading 8 knots, heading west, and again, they are absolutely within their right to change that, but they're very close to us. Let's range that, in fact. Let's see here. Should probably move the sheet. So they're about 100 kilometers away. That's extremely close. Now we have to figure out how close they're going to get in about, let's go with 4 hours, maybe 3 hours. And at 8 knots, that's about 15 clicks per hour. So we're going to, what I'm doing here is I'm drawing a line west. And let's see, 15 clicks an hour. Let's put it out for 4. It's going to be a little bit less than that even. That looks pretty good. Now, the thing that we've learned from experience is that convoys don't move exactly due west when they say that they're moving west. And in fact, this convoy, now that I'm looking at where it is, could be about to turn northward a bit. So it's possible that rather than exactly west where that arrow is, they could be, they could be, you know, right around here, right around this bank, maybe. It's really difficult to say. We're going to beat them to that mark, I believe, once we get up to speed. There we are. Because it looked like we weren't, but we were turning, so we were going a little bit slower. And that's a radio message, and I don't care about it. Whoa. Hold on. When you get multiple radio messages at once, the game gets really loud.
Neuer Funkspruch, Herr Kaloin.
Thank you. Was that soapy? That's really great. Thank you for that. Ass. Okay, anyways. We're gonna try to catch up here. Well, not catch up. Overtake, I guess. Intercept. That's the word. It is broad daylight out, though. That's an interesting wrinkle, and it is actually 3 o'clock local time. So maybe we'll have to try and stalk this convoy a bit. But we'll try to at least get our ears on him. And what we'll probably do is actually change this course altogether. Just because I'm interested in this right now. We'll go up to AM 41, of course, but got our priorities right now. So once we get to that point there, we're going to do a dive. as we're about to go into the turn. And we're under. But we are not hearing anything. Yep, nothing. Okay, so wait, are we early? We are a bit early. Now let's do some inference here. Our sub can hear about 20 clicks in clear conditions. So this line here is about 36. So what time is it now? Just gonna have to do some quick arithmetic, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12:20, 15 clicks an hour. It's been about 3 hours, so we should be able to hear them. That's disconcerting. So, what does that mean? That means that they've either turned north or they've turned south. They are definitely heading generally west, but it's a matter of debate how west. We have basically a binary choice. Do we go north or do we go south? I'm sticking with north because that carries us generally in the direction of our patrol grid. And I might regret doing that, but it's basically a 50-50 kind of thing. The other thing, too, is that we could get another contact update. So that's a possibility. Oh, and we need to mark out a little bit more of a search pattern here. I'm gonna jog quickly south once we get to that line. Doing a dive here, and I'm hearing nothing. Not really expecting to hear anything there. We might slow it down even, just to give them a moment to catch up. Or a few minutes to catch up. Shut up! I really wish, I think you can actually change it so that radio messages don't slow you down that much, but they do automatically bring everything to 1x1 time compression, which is actually okay. Alright, so how long have we been running? About 2 hours? Let's go ahead and increase speed. Let's do a dive. One thing I can tell you right off the bat right now is that they're not nearby. The reason I know that is because the game hasn't started stuttering. It doesn't start saying today, Junior. That was just wretched. But it will usually have a noticeable hiccup when it loads a convoy, and I haven't gotten that yet. Now, I could have missed it, of course, but I'm thinking not. And I'm thinking that I made the wrong choice, because it appears, just double checking that they were heading west here, because the contact is gone, but come on. Come on. Course west, 8 knots. Well, I do believe that we have lost them. Now, that sucks. But we have greener pastures ahead, and at least it's a sign that there is something out there. The tonnage gods have revealed themselves to us. So that's okay. I am feeling pretty optimistic about this. Should I? Probably not. We're going to go this way. Like that, maybe. And then up to AM41. Okay, well, if we run into contact updates regarding this convoy, I will pursue them, but for now I'm leaving them alone because I don't have any clue where they are, because I kind of mishandled that. But lesson learned. We'll get them next time. I've just come across a merchant contact heading east. It's moving fast, according to my sound officer. So I'm going to have to overhaul it at a head flank, I think. Head fast, I think, or speed fast is, 13 knots or more. That is really fast. It's built right into the name, fast, derp. So I'm going to try to catch him, but I'm not really very optimistic. It's stretched that out even. Are we fully recharged? Well, we are now. There we go. Oh, watch officer, please. Okay. Now, I'm surprised that we haven't run into it yet, but it could have been going the bare minimum to be ahead fast. And whoa! Okay, so I completely misgauged its heading. We're gonna have to go this way now. Okay. Let's go maybe like that. Oh, I'm already on the surface. Very interesting. Well, he is moving quick. Oh, we got ahead of him, though. Huh, how did we not see him? He's fairly close. Okay, well, that's good. We're in a good firing position. So let's follow him. And yeah, he is heading a little bit more northerly than I thought he was. I thought he was heading due east at first. Oh, he's gonna go right over the top of us. Okay, hold on. Correct. Wait, what I meant to say earlier is he's going a little bit more northerly. Haha. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's see what we've got. Get the old book out. 294. This last bearing. Tanker. Oh my goodness. I would like to keep backing up because he's gonna come really close to us. Moving fast though. They don't usually move very fast. Kind of surprised. Okay. So since he is moving fast, we actually need to... Let's wait until he's at about 310. There we go. That good? We need to actually work a little bit quicker to get our firing solution for him. Wow, he's really close. Hey, hold on. Look at the flag. I am not fully convinced that that is a British ship, and in fact, I am certain it is not, and I am kind of pissed off right now. I'm thinking that those are our American cousins. Useless Americans. That is definitely an American ship. It might be hard. Now as it goes across the lighter part of the sky, you might be able to tell a little bit better. But that is an American ship. Now he's not lit. He is neutral. It's unusual for neutrals to go unlit, but it's getting to the point where the Americans are openly pretty much assisting the British. And some U-boat captains have... I don't think at this point just yet, but they have been a little bit aggressive towards the Americans. So I'm guessing that he's just being very cautious, and rightly so. Boy, he was really close. Let's get even closer. Let's wait until he gets as close as possible, and then we're going to take a look, just to be absolutely sure, because I'm going to feel like a complete ass if that's not an American. He's really close. Yep. Stars and stripes forever. Well, goddamn you, sir. That's all I have to say. So the game is being kind of fun. It's playing some witty practical jokes on us, giving us a convoy that seemed to have magically disappeared, and then an American, whoa, we're moving pretty fast. Giving us an American tanker that we can't really shoot at. That's funny. Hilarious joke. You are a hit at parties, I am sure, game. But, I'm not seeing the humor in it. So we're going to return to course and forget this whole ugly episode and just try to find greener pastures elsewhere.